Hello, what's going on guys? Rory here. Now the video that I'm sharing with you today is actually a video that I recorded live for my private Facebook group. So you're going to be getting an in-depth tutorial on how to get started with affiliate marketing, and I'm going to be showing you how to set it up the right way from the start so that you can turn this into a business that's capable of generating you passive income online. Honestly guys, if you commit the time and energy to watching this video all the way through, you are going to be so far ahead of everyone else out there who's trying to make money online with affiliate marketing. Honestly guys, the value that you're going to get if you stick through this video is going to be unreal. So make sure you pay attention, stick around all the way to the end, and I really hope you enjoy the video. So what we're going to be looking at in this video, we're going to be learning how to get started with marketing the right way. We're also going to be looking at the strategic plan to making passive income with affiliate marketing, and I'm going to show you how to attract the perfect customers to your business and get them to buy your products effortlessly. Now, before we get started, well, actually, before I go any further, one thing, in terms of how to attract the perfect customers to your business, the one thing that you're going to have to learn to do right from the bat is you're going to have to learn how to pre-screen your customers, how to actually turn people away. As a beginner affiliate marketer, often you might you're in this stage of really wanting to go out there and just make money, and you will try to get a sale from anybody and everybody, even if they're not the right person. So what I want to do now is do exactly that. I want to turn away anyone that I don't feel is the right fit for me. So what I want to do is I want to say that I can't guarantee any success or any income guarantees. If you're someone who's looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, if you're looking for a push-button method to make money online, if you think that you can put in the minimal amount of work and get maximum gain, then get out. Stop watching the video right now. This video isn't for you, and what I'm all about is we're just not the right fit for each other. With what I teach, your success will depend solely on your work ethic, your ability to take risks, and your ability to also follow instructions. So very important that you are coachable. So you need to actually be able to listen to what I have to say, and if you can go and kill your excuses, let go of all the past. If you've gone out there and you've tried to make money online before, if you've tried affiliate marketing before and you failed, you need to be able to let go of all of that. You need to let go of any insecurities or fears that you have, and if you can just focus on what I teach you in this video and in other videos that I give you, I believe that you can do this. I mean, I'm someone who has always been very introverted, and it's not like me to be creating content like this. Like, if I'm able to do this type of stuff, I think anybody can do this. I'm always the quietest person at the party, and I'm the first to say that I have a lot of insecurities and everything like that, but if I'm able to do this, then I think that anybody can do this. Now, when people hear the word passive income, or even when they're first getting started with affiliate marketing or any online business, entrepreneurship in general, what people are going to put time and energy into this business, and their income is going to go up in a linear fashion. So as soon as they start putting time and energy into the business, they expect that they're going to start earning an income from that time and energy, like you would in an employment situation. Being an entrepreneur just is not like that. What it actually looks like is this. So the method that I'm going to teach you, it isn't, like I said, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is the true way to building a business online. This is it doesn't matter what business you're getting into, it's always going to look like this. So there we go. So the initial stages, you're going to be putting in work, and you're not going to be earning much income in that initial stages. Now, this period of time it takes before you start to generate income is going to be different for everybody. Everyone has their own path, but the reason why most people fail in business, in entrepreneurship, in affiliate marketing, is they can't get through this phase. They will be putting in all of this effort, and they don't realize that all of that effort is compounding. All the time and energy they're putting into this business is compounding over time, and eventually it's all going to them. So you need to be willing to invest your time. As Jim Rohn says, time is our most valuable asset. Yet we tend to waste it, kill it, and spend it rather than investing it. So most of the time, we're doing things like watching TV, or we're scrolling through Facebook, looking at irrelevant crap, instead of investing our time into building a business for ourselves that is, in the long run, it's going to save us a lot of time and energy. So once you get to this phase here, you're having to spend less time and energy for the income that you're getting. And really, this is one of the main reasons that you're probably getting into the making money online space. One of the reasons you're getting into affiliate marketing is because you want more time freedom. I know that's why I got into this business. I know if you saw one of my posts in the group earlier or a couple of days ago, where I tell the story about what first got me looking at ways of getting out of the 9 to 5, and that was waking very early every morning. My daughter was rarely awake before I left to work, but when she was, it broke my heart every single time when I'd be going off to work, and sometimes she'd have tears in her eyes, and she'd be saying, "Daddy, don't go," and then by the time I got home in the afternoon, she'd been at daycare all day. She was so tired and exhausted, and I wasn't getting any good quality time with her. And not only that, my wife was working full time, and she was in a role where we very rarely got to take holidays at the same time. And we're very outdoorsy, campy sort of people, and so this is what drove me into looking at ways of making money online. It was really about creating more time freedom to be able to do the things that I love and enjoy and spend time with my loved ones, and it's likely that that's a similar situation for you. But at the start, you need to be willing to put time and energy into that vision without getting any reward immediately. You need to be investing your time so that it compounds over time, and it will reward you in the future. So that's what I'm going to be showing you, and what this strategy is going to be all about. So this is my family. So just so you get a bit more idea about us, and this is what we love doing, and this is the vision that I have for myself, my family, is what I want to create through my business. It is also about serving people as well. It's about helping other people to achieve this. So I originally got my passion was always started out as in the fitness industry, but the more I went deeper and deeper into what constitutes someone's health, the more I realized health, like someone's physical health, overlaps into all other areas. All other areas of life impact someone's physical health, and then as I discovered that, I realized that the real thing that people are looking for is fulfillment. And just by eating a healthy diet and exercising, that doesn't necessarily bring you fulfillment. But what I find is the most powerful thing is if you can build a business that frees up your time, that gives you the time to do the things that you love and enjoy, that you can't get much more fulfillment out of that. So that's what's really driving me, and it's probably a similar situation for you of what's driving you. You're going to need to do is you're going to need to take a digital detox, because if you're someone who was like me at the very start when I first got into this, I was following every single guru. I was on everybody's list. I was buying cheap product after cheap product, different courses, following every single guru, and getting so mixed up and confused about what was the best business model, what was the best way to do affiliate marketing, all of this type of stuff. And because I was so entrenched in all this information overload, I wasn't taking any action. And it wasn't until I'd cut all of that out, I chose a specific path that I was going to go on, and I unfriended all these other gurus. I got off their email list, and I dedicated to the one path. That's it. The moment that I started taking action in the right direction and started seeing results. You need to do the same. You need to, there's so much information out there. There's so many people to follow. They're all saying different things. You need to just be able to choose the business model, which, if you're looking into affiliate marketing, you need to now dedicate to I know there's probably times where you'll see someone talking about Amazon FBA, or you'll be talking about drop shipping or whatever, and there might be a little part of you going, oh, maybe affiliate marketing isn't for me, it's something else. You need to just commit to it. You need to just choose. If affiliate marketing, you feel it, this is your path, you need to commit to it. Cut out all the distractions. Stop following everyone. Just choose one direction to go in. So, if you, I obviously love affiliate marketing, and this is why I chose affiliate marketing as my way of making money online. So the pros: low overhead. So there's very low overheads with affiliate marketing, low startup and operational costs. You, in the process of doing affiliate marketing, you learn sales, you learn marketing, you learn persuasion. And to be honest, guys, affiliate marketing isn't going to be the end goal. Like, my aspiration for you, and also a goal that I have, is to eventually be selling my own products and services. And in order to actually do that, in order to go through all of the energy and time that you would put into creating your own products and services, if you haven't learned some marketing persuasion, then it's going to be a waste of time. You're not going to be able to sell those products and services. So through affiliate marketing, you already have a product there that's proven to sell, it's proven to provide your target audience with results, and you can learn the process of sales, marketing, and persuasion. And then, further down the track, as you grow and evolve, you can eventually use those skills to sell your own product or service, or even your own coaching in that field that you're in. You get to impact people. So this really is a rewarding industry to be in, because you're connecting people with problems, people with frustrations, people with goals that they desperately want to achieve, with products and services that can actually do that, if you're doing this the right way, and if you're doing it with heart, and you make that a part of your business, then it can be a very rewarding and fulfilling business as well. Obviously you can make money, and obviously you can change lives with affiliate marketing. The cons, like as I said earlier, there is a lot of information out there, and it can get quite confusing. That's why I recommend choosing just one person to follow. Following all of the different gurus, stop getting mixed up in what everybody is saying. Choose a direction and stick to it. Very easy to get scammed. If you go into any big Facebook group, there's people in there spamming links to who knows what. It's very easy to get caught up in the someone who learns copy, and they use that as a way to get you to buy into things that are scammy. It happens all the time. Lots of fake gurus who really don't know what they're talking about, and giving you advice that is actually benefiting them, but it's not really how you should actually be getting started with affiliate marketing. And I see it all the time. I'll give you an example later, but if you've ever heard of solo ads, just don't do it. And sometimes it can be a mental battle. It can be hard, obviously, in all of that information, with all of these gurus telling you different things, can get quite hard, and it can be easy for people just to want to give up. But I'm going to be showing you here what is the right way to get started with affiliate marketing, and I'm going to show you the strategic plan that, if you put in the time and energy, I believe that anybody can do this. Anybody can build up their affiliate marketing business and earn passive income with affiliate marketing if they put in the work. So, these are all the things that I've tried in the past, and I've tried spamming links. I've gone into forums, I've gone into Facebook, I've gone into YouTube and tried to spam links, and it just doesn't work. Solo ads is another thing. I spent, probably spent maybe $300 in solo ads and earned nothing out of them. If you don't know what solo ads is, it's essentially where you pay someone who has a huge email list to send out an email for you and direct them through, to the product or service that you're selling. But there's junk traffic. It's people are getting spammed by all these. They're on these huge email lists, and they're getting emails from these people every single day. And they just don't value those emails as much as if it's coming from you. And a lot of I see so many people out there who are, the gurus in affiliate marketing, and they're recommending solo ads. But the truth is they're recommending these solo ads so that people click on their affiliate links that they have with the solo ads companies so that they can earn commissions, and then they'll go away and use that money to invest in real advertising. So they're basically getting free advertising from these people that just follow their guidance just because they're these gurus, and go ahead and buy solo ads. But they're junk traffic to me. I don't know if anyone's tried it before. If you have, let me know, and let me know your results. I've tried cheap automation software. So as I told you before, I've been on countless people, gurus, email lists where they've sent out different ClickBank offers that I've just jumped on because the copy sounds so great, and but in the end it never really gets me anywhere. By trying to cut corners and everything like that, it never ever gets you anywhere. I've gone through different courses, so I don't know, let me know if are these some of the things that you've tried, and have you got any results from this type of way of doing affiliate marketing. I'd really appreciate it if you in the comments below. Some other things you might have tried are YouTube and Facebook ads, and now these are quite advanced advertising strategies, and to be honest, I don't think that it works unless you already have social proof, unless you already have a following of people, because you need to be able to take people through a process of getting to know, like, and trust you, and that you being positioned as an expert. And if you with Facebook ads, because it's you're coming out of nowhere, you're not someone that they've met before, you just popped up on their feed, so you haven't been able to really build up that know, like, and trust factor, then you're not really going to be perceived as an expert either, because you don't have a following. So as a digital nobody, I do not think paying money to get started in ads is a good idea. Another thing you might have tried is sharing funnels, so with ClickFunnels. So again, just let me know if you've tried any of those and what your results have been, if any. So what changed for me? So how did I get away from that space? What was my epiphany? And that was getting a mentor, having someone who had gotten the results that I want, who had been through all of those things, all of those things that I spoke about before, where you're so caught up in your head, don't know which direction to take, don't know, getting caught up in every different offer that comes your way. Zach had been through that before, and he knew how to guide me through that. So having a mentor who could tell me where I was going wrong, tell me what steps I actually needed to take, push me to go outside my comfort zone and do the things that I didn't really feel comfortable doing. Building a business, building an affiliate marketing business, you need to be able to do what's necessary, not necessarily what you want to do. You need to be able to get outside comfort zone and do these things that you just need to do to be able to make money with affiliate marketing, like doing these lives. This is something that I would never ever see myself doing, but through someone who believed in me, who showed certainty in what I could achieve, I'm able to do this now. And that's basically what changed it to me. It's put me on a path, and I'm committed to this path, and I'm the mindset training and everything that he's provided me is what's keeping me on track to turning this into a full-time income business. So if you're someone who feels like you need that mentorship, if you need that step-by-step direction, I definitely recommend you head to the description and click the first link. Just start off by going through Zach's free webinar, his free training, get an introduction to Zach and the type of person he is, and see if he gels with you. And consider getting a mentor, definitely, if you want to fast track your results. So if you come back to this linear graph here, this amazing graph that I did earlier, a mentor is the shortest path to success, to getting to this point here where you actually start to see results. This can be 3 months, it can be 6 months, it can be 12 months. Everyone's journey is different, but definitely the fastest way to get to this point is to have a mentor and actually listen to what they say, actually do the things that they're telling you to do, even if it feels uncomfortable. And that's something that, I definitely struggled with a lot when I first started, but, I'm pushing through that now and starting to see results because of that. If you want to get to this point quicker, if you don't want to have to go through, learning by making all these mistakes and doing the wrong things, and then never having that person to guide you, to correct you on the things that you're doing wrong, to give you a step-by-step plan, you're going to get here a lot quicker with that type of guidance. And I don't know any successful person who hasn't had a mentor. So step one to this whole process is you need to learn the basics. So when people get first in affiliate marketing, they skip these vital steps. They skip straight to getting their affiliate link and then thinking, okay, how do I go out and get this in front of anybody and everybody? But what they don't do is they don't learn. Firstly, they don't take the steps to actually consider who is the right niche for them. Who do they actually want to be serving? Who do they actually want to be helping? Who actually has the money to buy products and services and things like that? They don't consider, how to actually choose the right products to promote, and they don't go through the process of learning how to promote products as a digital nobody. They just skip straight to going out and doing things like spamming links and expecting something for nothing, basically. So I'll be the fool who doesn't do market research, and that's what this is really all about. It's about doing some research into what is going to be the best niche for you, how to find the right products to promote, and whether they're actually going to be profitable, and also how to promote these. So people do not go through that process. They seem to skip this out. So what I would recommend, these is you really take your time to choose the right niche, and also go through the process of learning how to find the profitable products and understanding which products are actually going to help you turn this into a full-time business and which products are not going to. So the most profitable niches overall are definitely health and relationships, and obviously each of those niches can be broken down into sub-niches. So health can be weight loss, muscle, gaining muscle. It can be relating to some sort of disease or whatever. Wealth, you've got affiliate marketing, you've got different types of investing, you've got budgeting, and wealth has a number of different niches within it as well. And then you have relationships, whether that's someone trying to find a partner, or if it's mother-daughter relationships, or lots of different sub niches within that as well. So what I would say is that if you have any particular interest, or if you have any particular passion or anything within one of those niches, for one of the sub niches within those niches, then these are definitely niches that you would want to go through. These are niches where there are a high volume of people out there looking to solve problems within these areas, and there are a lot of products out there that pay you very high commissions within these areas as well. Other great niches can be like passion niches. So niches where people are making purchases out of emotion, they're just because of the experience that they might get, or the excitement they might get out of, say, if someone's very much into photography, about buying a new camera, or if they're into music, about buying the best guitar, or whatever it might be. When they have this desire to achieve some sort of goal within their hobby that they're so passionate about achieving, and they're frustrated, and they might have a lot of frustration around not being able to get there sooner. If you can be promoting a product that helps with that type of thing, then that's another great niche to get into. And then obviously people who have a need to solve a pain. So this is probably the easiest way to promote affiliate products, is when someone has a pain that they desperately want to solve. So like the story I told of myself earlier, that pain of having to give up my time with my daughter for going and not being able to go on holidays and do the things that we like to do as a family, that pain of that is what pushed me to make a purchase. The emotions I felt going through that process is what made me purchase products to help me get out of that. So similar with the health niche, someone who is overweight, they probably have a lot of bad emotions around that, and it's the emotions that are pushing them to want to solve that pain, and that's what makes them make a purchase. So if you can find something like that where they've got a problem or a pain that they're trying to get away from, then it's very easy to sell products and services to these people, and it can be really rewarding at the same time, because you are solving this pain for people. If you go out there and find legitimate products that you actually believe in and that will help them, then it can be a very rewarding process as well. You also want to look for niches where you'll get repeat buyers, and there are multiple different products to sell. So, for example, I'm obviously in the affiliate marketing niche, so I can promote courses to help people learn the basic understanding of affiliate marketing, and then I can promote the different tools that they're going to need to set up their business. And so you want to make sure that whatever niche you go into, there's multiple products that they're going to be able to buy to help them get closer to achieving their goals. And another thing to consider is whether the niche has three basic types of products. You've got digital products, physical products, and service products. Now, what I would suggest, what I like promoting is info and digital products, because you have the highest margins on those. So if you think about, once someone has put in the work to create a digital product or an info product, there's not much else expenses besides that. So they're able to provide you with much higher commissions than physical products, for example, because every physical product has a cost associated with it, and you need to share that. So I've spoken to a few people within the group, and a few other people in private message, and some people, they're going down the path of creating like an Amazon affiliate website, but this isn't really something that I recommend. Like, I don't want to turn anyone away from what they're doing, but on average, Amazon gives you probably on average about 4% commissions. So you need to make a hell of a lot of sales. You need to go through a lot to get enough traffic to be able to make as much as what you could with a digital information product. If I was going to go down that route, I would probably go for trying to promote products on ClickBank that are digital products, that you can get $50 for a sale, rather than making $100 sale and only getting $4 of that with Amazon affiliate programs. I just don't see the value in that. I think digital products where you get a high commission, you're going to make it so much easier for you to turn this into a business that you enjoy and that you get reward out of. So the first thing you need to do is you need to understand that you need to have a core customer. You need to be, if you want to position yourself as an expert, if you want to go out there and build a following of people as a digital nobody, all of the content that you create, the way that you speak to people, you need to be pulling out a certain person, and you need to be speaking to that direct person. Because if you can't connect to people in that way, people just aren't going to listen to you. So you need to define, what exactly do these people want? So once you've gone into a niche and you've identified your sort of target audience, you need to identify exactly what it is they want to achieve. You need to know what steps they need to take to reach their goal. You need to understand their fears, their objections, their excuses, and you need to understand what they need to actually overcome to reach their goals, because that's really the thing that you're going to be helping them with most. People are going to come to you a lot of fears and doubts and objections and excuses to why they can't achieve this goal. And if they don't, those fears and those objections and those excuses too strong, then why would they bother purchasing a product if they don't believe that they're going to be able to achieve their results. So a big part of your role as an affiliate marketer is to be able to speak to their fears, speak to their objections, speak to their excuses, and help them overcome them through your content. But firstly, you need to really know your customer. You need to know them better than they know themselves, so that you can speak to them in that way through your content. And then what you need to do, you need to figure out where you can insert themselves in, how you can insert yourself into the equation. You know, what value can you offer these people, and how can you give them value that gets them closer to what they want to achieve? How can you give them value that helps them identify what the steps are that they need to take, and then also help them overcome their fears and objections and their excuses and everything like that? How can you actually do that? And that's going to be through your content. It's going to be through social media and everything like that, which we're going to get to a little bit later. But this is a vital step that a lot of people just miss out. They skip putting in the work to really, really understand what their target audience is going through. And then when they're going out there and they're communicating with them, they're not gelling with them. They're not hitting the spots they need to with this target audience to make them go, okay, I'm going to listen to this person because they're speaking to my problem and they're saying that they have a solution to that. So just to give you an example, so this is basically my avatar. This is, I've called him Roy because it's basically kind of who I was when I first started getting into making money online. So Roy is, and this isn't exact, by the way. So different people will connect to different parts of this avatar and be drawn in by that. But essentially, Roy is a 35 to 45-year-old male. He has a wife and 2 kids, or at least he's in a committed relationship. He works full-time. He's dabbled in internet marketing and buying products for over a year with very little results to show for it. He's on many gurus' lists and gets endless promotions in his inbox daily. He purchases products on SEO, on affiliate marketing, on Shopify, on Amazon FBA, on dropshipping, on how to create products. He buys new products every week and has to hide his credit card bill from his wife. He has no real business plan or direction to follow. He's starting to feel overwhelmed with all the options, and he's not sure where to start. He's starting to wonder if it's time to give up on his dream of making money online. So I'm speaking to that person, and you know, you might have come across some of those points that really gelled and came home with you and connected with you, and you know, it might even feel like I'm speaking to you with some of the content that I create, because it's targeted to that exact person. And because the reason why I'm targeting to that exact person is because I have the product that can help, and I have the product that can take them through the mindset changes that they need to go through in order to be more committed and to stay the course, to push through that period of putting in the work without seeing a result, being able to understand that they're going to that the work and effort they put in at the start is going to compound over time, and that it will, you know, giving them the belief that it is going to work. They just have to keep following through with the action plan, and then I've got the product that gives them that exact plan, step by step, runs them through everything they need to do to be able to set up a successful affiliate marketing business and turn it into, you know, income online. So I've got the product. So I'm confident that I can go out there, talk to these people, and provide them with a solution to the problems that they're facing, that you can see there on the screen. So to know your audience, you know, as it says there, the business that knows their audience better than anyone else wins. So it's really important for you to, step one, identify your audience. So get really particular about what their problems are, what their frustrations are, what their pains are, you know, what's keeping them up at night, what's making them emotionalize, you know, feeling emotions, what they're trying to get away from, because it's those emotions that are going to push them to purchasing products that are going to help solve that problem for them. You need to understand the steps they must take to reach their goal. So you need to understand, you know, the steps, because if you can be the person that opens up to the steps that they need to take, if you can give them the what, the why, the what and the why, so what they need to do and why, and then you're selling them the how. If you can give them the what and the why, they're going to be grateful for you for setting that path out for them, to giving them that path, and you will appear as someone who knows what they're talking about. You'll position yourself as an expert if you can, be the person that opens up to the what and the why, the what they need to do, why they need to do it. Step 4, you need to understand their dream, their vision. So what outcome are they trying to achieve? You need to have a clear vision of what they actually want. And sometimes they might not have that dream, that vision themselves. They might be clouded in what's actually pushing them to want to do this. But if you have a clear, strong vision, people attached to you. If you can talk to them as if you know exactly what they're trying to achieve, and you can in your content you can speak to that. You can speak to, like I spoke to you at the start about, creating more time freedom, being able to do the things you enjoy and love to do, or spend more time with your family. You need to be able to speak to their dream, but first you understand what that is. So obviously within a different niche, it's going to be different. You need to really have a clear understanding of what it is that they want to achieve. So like if you're into guitar or whatever, and there's beginners out there that are really struggling to learn guitar, you need to understand the frustration that they have around that, and you need to be able to speak to that, and what they want to turn where they are now and what they want to be in the future, about how they would feel when they're actually playing the guitar smoothly, playing their favorite songs and sounding amazing. You also need to know their fears. So what are the biggest fears to achieving their outcome? What's stopping or holding them back from achieving their desired outcomes? You need to understand what they've been going through that's been stopping them from taking action and getting there. So like I've said to you, I know that a lot of people going into affiliate marketing some of the biggest struggles that they're having is that there's too much information. They're so bogged down in all of this information that they don't know what the right steps are. They don't have a clear plan to actually implementing a successful affiliate marketing strategy. Step number 6, that's your solution. So your solution, what you're going to recommend them to do. So if you can understand all of those previous steps, it makes it a lot easier for you to find a product and service that's going to help them. If you can understand all of their pains, all of their fears, all of their frustrations, understand their dream and their vision, what they want to achieve, you find a product that you can go out there, find a product that you genuinely believe in that's going to help with that, and you're going to be rewarded financially, and you're going to be helping people in the process. So what I think you should be looking for in terms of when you're trying to find a product to promote, if you can, it obviously depends on what niche you're in, but I recommend high ticket. It takes the same amount of effort to sell a $50 product as it does a $1,000 product. So, selling a $50 product, you might make, $10 per sale, whereas if you can sell, especially if you can sell like a digital or an info product, where selling for $1,000, you could be earning $500 commissions on a single sale. So you could be making a full-time income off 4 sales per week, rather than having to make thousands of sales every single week. And because you need to be able to generate a substantial amount for lower ticket. The other great type of product is the recurring income product. So products where every single month you're provided with, the customers are paying for a monthly subscription to something, and every single month you're earning commissions on that. So a great example of that is ClickFunnels, which is a funnel building software, which we're going to be talking about in a moment. So I think ideally, these are the best. This is what I recommend you get into, because the recurring income provides stability to your income. So if you've got a product that you're promoting that gives you a monthly recurring income, as long as people stay joined up to whatever it is that that you're promoting, and then the high ticket, that just enables you to scale up your business very, very quickly, and enables you to be able to turn this into a full-time business with you could make easily a six-figure income with 1,000 people following you, with 1,000 people in your Facebook group. You could easily make a seven-figure income off that if you're promoting high-ticket products and you're in the right niche that has multiple products that you can promote. So that's what I recommend. So step 2 is building your sales funnel. So my suggestion, if you've not heard of what a sales funnel is, it's basically a way to automate the sales process online. I'm going to show you an example of exactly what a sales funnel is and how it all works. But what I suggest you do is you go ahead and you go and get the .com Secrets book. So I put it in the description, find it in the description. You can get it for free. All you have to do is pay for shipping, but it will break down the whole idea of funnels, the whole idea of making sales online of any product, service, or whatever, and how to do it the right way. So I definitely recommend that book. Obviously I'm going to be sharing with you some of the things out of that book just now, but again, it's a huge book. There's a lot of information in there. There's no way I could present that in this presentation. It would take hours and hours of my time to do that. So you would get a lot out of that book, I can guarantee, in terms of learning how to sell products online. But firstly, why do you need a sales funnel? So a sales funnel is essentially a very strategic process you take your customer through to buy your products or affiliate product. So it's like having your, you just say you own a store, a physical store. It's like having your best salesperson greeting your ideal customer at the door and directing them to the product that they need in order to reach their goal. But this salesman is very charismatic, and he knows how to communicate with this person and take this person through a process of getting to know, like, and trust him, so that when they actually get to the product, he's bought into the idea already, so he's much more likely going to pull out his wallet and hand over the money for it. So that's basically what a sales funnel does. Take people through a strategic path rather than allowing them to come in and just browse the entire store and then get distracted and walk out without buying anything. A sales funnel captures your ideal customer and leads them to the product that they're promoting. So without a sales funnel, you're either going to be forced to sell one-to-one, or you're going to be losing a lot of potential sales. So if you're relying on just people coming to your store and making a purchase, there's going to be a lot of people that hit your store and bounce off, but they're still your target audience, and you had no way of knowing that they'd hit your website. You had no way of following up with them or anything like that. So what they've shown is that it takes up to 7 points of contact before someone actually feels comfortable purchasing a product. So, and this is especially true online. And it's so easy for people to get distracted as well. But if people, come across a product online, the chances are they're going to hit that product and not purchase straight away, and then life gets in the way, they forget about it, and they don't come back. But a sales funnel is a way to identify who your target audience is. It's a way to collect their details so that you can follow up with them and continue to create additional points of contact with them, and continue to take them down the process of getting to know, like, and trust you. And the more you take them through that process, then the more likely going to purchase the product that you're promoting. And the sales funnel really allows you to automate this sales process. So you don't have to be always following up with people. You don't have to always be trying to collect people's details to be able to follow up with them. It does this all automatically. You automate the sales process. You don't have to be getting on calls with people or anything like that to give them positive expectations about what they're going to achieve if they purchase a product. The sales funnel does all of that itself. It takes the customer through the process of getting to trust you. It gives them positive expectations of what they're going to get if they purchase the product, and ultimately, it increases the likelihood of, and it also allows you to create multiple points of contact with them as well. And this is really something that anybody can learn, especially if you go away and you read .com Secrets. you can learn how to set this up very easily, and if not, you can outsource it. If you have the money to go and ask someone else to build you a sales funnel, it's not a hard thing to outsource it, and usually it's not that expensive, especially if they do it well. But this is what I recommend you go and read .com secrets before you go out and also outsource it, because if you have a good understanding about funnels and how they work and what the psychology and everything is behind it, if you have a good understanding about that, then when you do outsource it, you're going to better know whether they're doing a good job or not, and whether it is going to be a successful sales funnel. But if you can get a sales funnel that is high converting, this is a huge advantage to your business and to your ability to be able to turn this into a business that provides passive income. So basically, let's just have a look at the difference between a website and a sales funnel, just in case you aren't already aware. So a website, the primary focus is to provide information. So it might be like a blog website or something like that, or it's got lots of different tabs on it. The benefit of a website, though, is in terms of like generating traffic and everything, is that it can actually show up in the top of search engines. So if you're creating a blog and you're creating content with that in that blog, people are going to be able to find that through doing searches in search engines, where with a sales funnel, sales funnels aren't going to show up. But a website should have an email opt-in forms to collect leads, and that's basically the first step of a sales funnel that you're going to see. So it doesn't matter what you're doing, even if you are going down the route of creating a Amazon store or whatever. What I would suggest is that you still have, if you want to promote products like that, I'd recommend you still have one main product that you're promoting that is either high converting or that is recurring income. And whenever someone hits your page to browse your store or whatever, or read your blogs, you can pick out who your target audience is for that product and send them through a sales funnel for that product. So it's still have one particular product that is geared to your target audience, that is the main product that you're promoting, and then you would have your store off the back of that. That's just if that's the direction that you are going to go down. And the website should have a call to action to guide people to take action to what you want them to do. So within your blog, it might be directing them to that opt-in page and pre-framing what they're going to get in that opt-in page, so they're more likely to actually do that. A website is also useful for speeding up the process of building trust. So obviously, if you're providing information, if you're providing value through your website, it's pre-framing and giving you the chance to take your target audience through the process of getting to know, like, and trust you. It's giving you the opportunity to position yourself as an expert, someone who knows what they're talking about and can give them the right guidance in what's going to help them. A website can also be used to pre-sell your opt-in or your service, or to sell a product, similar to what we've already spoken about. And it also allows you, one of the biggest downfalls of a website is it allows people to navigate freely on their own. And it's quite easy for people to get distracted these days. The kids interrupt them, or we're so busy these days that it's so easy for us to, we might hit something and it might seem interesting to us, but then something comes off and we just leave. So and also it can be, if they're coming in and they're just got can roam free in your website, it's harder for them to actually find the right product that they want that's suited to them, and they're likely to just bounce off. Whereas with a sales funnel, now the main purpose of a sales funnel is to guide them to see information in a specific manner. So, I always think about, when you're reading a book, and it was like an information book, if you skip to the last chapters, you didn't get all of the pre-framing or the information before, then it wouldn't really make sense to you. So if you're directing people straight to a product that they've never heard of, they don't know what it is, they don't understand how it's going to help them or anything like that, it's not going to make sense to them, and they're less likely to purchase it. But the sales funnel can it takes through the process of slowly giving them information that pre-frames them for the next piece of information and the next product that they're going to, and pre-frames them to what the product is that you're promoting. It pre-frames how it is, how it's going to help them, and exactly what it is and why they actually need this product. So yeah, it basically grabs your target audience by the hand and guides them through the process of eventually making the sale of that product. It may even be, so a sales funnel's purpose is to get people to, so it's not just about it might not just be about getting them to purchase something. It might simply just be to getting them on your email list. It might be to making a purchase. It might be to registering for a webinar. It might be to take a quiz, buy a book, download a checklist, cheat sheet. It depends on how you've set it up and what your goal is of the sales funnel. But this is basically an outline of a sales funnel. So here you have the landing page. So this is the way that you collect emails, and basically the way that you would do that is you're giving away something for free. It needs to be something that your target audience would be interested in enough to hand their email over to you. So it needs to speak to their problems. It needs to be able to communicate to their problems. It has to be something. If you go through the processes earlier and you identify exactly what your target audience and problems, if you get to know them better than they know themselves, it's quite easy for you to come up with something that to give away to them that's going to get them a step closer to achieving their goals and provide them with information that they're looking for. And a lot of same thing, you can get this type of stuff outsourced as well, but. And then once they've put in their email address, they obviously get put onto, hold on a second, they're put onto an email list, and that's how you follow up with them. So what happens here is essentially you send them to, so from your content, wherever it might be, you're sending them to a landing page, which is, it's got a headline that's appealing and it's specific to what they want to achieve, and if they're interested in that, then it shows you that they are your target audience. So they'd be put on an email list, but immediately when they enter in their email address, they're then sent to a bridge page, which is a page where you're introducing yourself, even as an affiliate. So you're identifying that who you are, giving them the chance to get to know you. But then on this page, you're then introducing them to this product that you're promoting. So they probably have never heard of this product before. They don't know what it is. They don't know how it's going to help them. They don't know why they need this product. So you need to be educating them about that there. And then an option also having on that page is a bonus stack. But even if they do go through and click that and they go through to the sales page of the product that you're promoting, potentially they might not buy, and in most cases they won't. But because you've gone through the effort of collecting their email address first, and you know that they're your target audience, you're able to then follow up with them. You can provide them with content that continues to speak to their problem, that continues to show them that you understand and you have the answer to their solution, continues to provide positive expectations of what they'll achieve if they purchase this product, and most importantly, it's continuing to make those points of contact and continues to send them back to that sales page. So over time, they're more likely to end up making the purchase. And then the other thing, like I said, is the bonus, having a bonus stack. So if you can put together a bonus stack that, and you don't always have to do this, but it does help to maximize your conversions. If you can put together a bonus package that they're additional products or services that they're going to get simply for purchasing through your affiliate link. So I want to show you, so this is an example of one of the first funnels I had within the Make Money Online. I'm still actually promoting this one, just not as much as the other one that you may have already seen. But this is promoting the One Funnel Away challenge by ClickFunnels, which essentially is a 30-day sort of coaching program teaching you about sales funnels and how to build sales funnels and everything like that. So, and it sells for $100, and as an affiliate of ClickFunnels, you can actually earn 100%. So you earn $100 for every time someone makes a purchase of the One Funnel Away Challenge. So that's what I was promoting here. The giveaway was essentially a 4-part video series teaching people the beginner-friendly blueprint to build a profitable online business selling other people's proven products. It doesn't mention the word affiliate marketing in there, and that's because you might be coming across people who have heard of affiliate marketing, but they're still looking for ways to make money online. So that's why it's called that. When people opt in to receive that training, they're directed to this bridge page where I introduce myself, and then I explain to them the process that they need to go through, or I introduce them to firstly the affiliate bootcamp. So that's basically a free training teaching people about the affiliate program and how to become an affiliate of ClickFunnels and the best way to promote ClickFunnels as an affiliate. But then through that training, they get introduced to the One Funnel Away Challenge. So I run them through the process of first sign up to the bootcamp, and then through the bootcamp, you're also going to be introduced to the One Funnel Away Challenge, and it's going to help you to achieve this, this, and this. And it's going to this is the reason why you want to go and grab it, and why you need to go through this challenge. And then I also introduce them to the bonuses that they will get through that if they do purchase through my link. So for example, if they purchase the One Funnel Away Challenge, they'll actually get the free course, so your first 1K with affiliate marketing, which is like a step-by-step guide taking them through beginner level to making their first $1,000 with affiliate marketing. And then they also get to use this exact sales funnel as their own to help them promote the One Funnel Away Challenge. And there was a range of other bonuses as well for this particular funnel. But that's basically an outline of what a funnel looks like. If you want to check this one out, you can just go to rorygoddardmentoring.com/free-training, I think. Let me just have a look. Or just go to rorygoddardmentoring.com, and that should take you there actually. But yeah, so that's basically the outline of a funnel. Now, step 3 is to choose your social media channel. So with this, you want to go out there and you want to identify exactly where your target audience are hanging out most. Where are they looking for information? Where are they looking for answers? Where are they looking for support? Where are they, grouping together? And obviously this is going to be somewhere in some sort of social media. So are they on YouTube, looking for YouTube videos and content? Are they looking in Google and reading blogs? Are they in Facebook groups and connecting in forums and things like that? Are they on Instagram? It's really going to depend on you getting to know your target audience, where and where they're hanging out. And it's also ideal to go to these platforms and have a look at what they're communicating about. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're commenting on other people's content, and this is really going to help you to get to know them and learn what information they are still missing that you can be providing them. It lets you know what information that they really connect to and what type of content they appreciate and engage with, so that you can be utilizing that as well. And because you've gone through the process of getting to know your target audience better than they know themselves, now you can start to put together a plan about how you're actually going to communicate to them with your content, what type of content you're going to create, and also how you're going to communicate with them. So when you're choosing a platform and getting started, I recommend you just choose one platform to start and master it. Now, over time, you obviously want to branch out, because ideally you want to create multiple streams of income essentially. But if you're just starting out in the process of learning how to create content, it's going to be extremely draining and hard for you to be in multiple different platforms at once. So I suggest really to master one at a time when you're first starting out. So identify which is going to be the best place for you to connect with your target audience. Where is the best place? The most chances are that you're going to be able to connect with a bigger portion of. On that though, blogging and YouTube are probably slower, but they're methods that in the long run are going to give you more passive income. So once you create content with blogging or within YouTube, that video or that blog is going to be there forever and ever, continuing to create content, but it might take a little while before people actually start seeing it. Whereas in Facebook groups, on Instagram and things like that, it's a lot quicker to get out into the target audience and start making sales, but you have to be fairly consistently putting in work with those platforms. In saying that though, this exact video, this video is going to be in my group, and people are going to be coming across this video again and again and again as I grow the group. So this is like a little mini Rory out there generating me traffic, and that's what you need to look at. All of your blog posts, all of your YouTube videos, they're little you out there creating you multiple streams of income. So it's like the way that my mentor explained it to me when I first got started. It's like, most people think that Starbucks is in the coffee industry, but in actual fact, they're in the distribution industry, because if they want to sell more coffees, in order to sell more coffees, they need to open up another store. They need to open up a new distribution channel. So, and then that creates more sales for them. So similar to when you're creating content, every single piece of content that you create and put out there becomes a distribution channel for you and connects you to different people within your target audience. And this is how, in the long run, passive income is created. And like I said, it's going to be a lot more passive eventually through things like YouTube and blogging, but you also get some passive income through things like Instagram, and because even the content that you're providing in Facebook groups and on your Facebook wall, it's always going to be there, but it's just that you have to continually maintain that a lot more than what you do with YouTube and blogging once they're up and running. Within all of your content, you need to be able to speak directly to their problems, their struggles, their frustrations, because if you aren't, they're not going to listen to you, because you don't have any social proof yet. If you're not speaking directly to their problems and guiding them on some things that they can do to take their first steps to getting there and giving them what they need to do to overcome these problems, these struggles, these challenges, they're not going to connect with you. So that's why it's really important to really understand them, so that you're better able to communicate with them and yourself as someone that they are drawn to, because you're speaking directly to them. You're someone who they feel like actually knows them. And then you also need to help them believe in the vision. So a lot of people are going to be coming across you with so many fears and doubts, and they're going to have a lack of belief in themselves. They're going to perceive that the people around them even don't believe in them. So you need to be the person that has a clear vision for them. You know what the dream is, and you believe that they can actually achieve that dream, and you need to communicate that through your content. And you have to have certainty that they can achieve that vision. So, like I said, a lot of people are going to come to you with doubt that they can achieve whatever it is they're trying to achieve, but your certainty has to exceed their doubt. If your certainty exceeds their doubt, then you can be a leader who can lead them through to achieving their goals, and giving them the certainty that they need and to believe that they can achieve the result. And ultimately, if they believe they can achieve the result that they're trying to achieve, then they're more likely to purchase a product that's going to help them get there, that's going to give them the steps. And then you also, the content needs to genuinely provide value to your target audience. A lot of people go out there and they think that they're providing value to their target audience, but they're actually not. They're just they're still just thinking about themselves and not actually putting in effort to provide genuine value to their target audience. Yes, they're producing content, but again, the whole goal of the content is geared around themselves rather than actually providing valuable content. It should be around 80-20. So 80% of your content should be delivering genuine value, and 20% of that can be, making small suggestions of It doesn't have to be buying a product. It can be, opting in to receive something, or like I did earlier, to purchasing those blocks. But I'm not recommending you go and get .com secrets. Just for me, I genuinely think that it's a book that if you want to learn how to sell online, you should understand, especially if you can see the importance of sales funnels. All right, well, I think, one more thing. So even when you're out there and when you first get into creating, you have to understand that as a digital nobody, it's going to feel like no one's watching, no one's listening to you, no one's caring. So you're going to be putting in time and energy into creating content, and it's going to feel like it's all for nothing. But as that content, as you keep producing content, it's all going to, everything that you learn in the process of creating content, in the process of learning something, turning it into something that you can teach, and also just getting the experience of creating content. All of that experience, all of that time and effort is going to compound over time until eventually it will start working for you, and it will start becoming passive income because you'll have put in all of the work and effort up front, and you will be rewarded for that in the long run. But you need to be consistent and persistent with it, and just keep producing content, keep showing up in the social media channels that you choose to show up in. But that's basically everything for this video now. If you have any questions, I definitely want you to head below and comment and let me know if there's anything I missed out or if there's anything you don't understand. But I'd also like to ask you a question and ask you, what was your biggest takeaway from what I spoke about today? What connected with you the most? What was your biggest learning? For you to share that in the comments below as well. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.